Hey everybody, welcome one, welcome all. We are here building with Jack. Unfortunately, I could not secure what I intended to secure. That's kind of my fault, but also it's not done, as it turns out. So, that's how it is. Let's do it. Demo man watching Jack. Okay, Copperator, sure. Alright, so I've been trying to get into this world for a hot second now. I've literally had to shut down Minecraft like 3 times. I cannot get into this world. Not with my mods. I can get into it in vanilla. But the problem with that is there's a structure in here I want to copy and get out of there. So, like, it's bothering the shit out of me. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll have to figure it out off stream some other time. Oh well, I guess it could be worse. I thought it was my shaders, but now I don't know. Whoa, god, that's bright. Flashbang. Okay, so I wanted to sort of look at this. The drain. TM. Just for, you know, a little bit of extra... just inspiration, you know? So what I did was, I've dug out... or not dug out, I've drained out all the hole. And I've managed to find slime. I did actually, funny enough, if I had... this is just the stupidest thing ever. If I had just kept going, literally, last night when I ended stream, if I had just kept going 600 to 700 blocks to my immediate left, there was a swamp. And I got slime blocks. Alpha did actually have slime blocks, so he donated some as well. So, like, we're set on that. So, like, that feel when you were just shy of your goal. That's, where's that meme? That meme of people, what is it, like 90% of gamblers quit. That's it. 90% of gamblers quit before they hit it big. Let me find the meme. Yeah. This is my exact existence. Okay, gambler. Oh, let's see. Okay, and so like this is more or less what happened to me. Again, if I had just kept going last night, I would have gotten it. And I couldn't make it, guys. But funny enough, I did find it, like, the moment I logged on this afternoon. And I was just like, are you fucking serious? Where the hell is it? There we go. This was literally me, right? 90% of people quit right before they make it big. So, I mean, I don't know. Keep gambling, guys. Keep gambling. Oh well, so we got more or less everything set up and ready. I just gotta... I guess I gotta remove all that netherrack and stuff, but that's fine. For today, however, I'm gonna shift gears and do something completely different. I'm going to make as big of a mock-up as I care to. This mock-up will be exclusively... it's not gonna be like schematica'd or anything. I'm just gonna sort of build my own thing. And just go wild with it. So, to that end, I'm going to make a brand new world. I was going to use this one, but this one will not function. I don't know why. And it bothers the hell out of me. I might just use Sea Valkyria, because this is also the same biome type. But it's got a lot of, like, decoration and shit. That's, like, really, really over the top. It looks good, don't get me wrong, but, like, this really isn't what I was hoping for. So, like, maybe I'll... oh, wait, no, this is a regular ocean. Oh, no, this is warm ocean. Yeah, okay. I knew I found a warm ocean somewhere. Where even is this? Is this... no, oh my god, this is way farther away from where I was thinking it would be. Oh, what the hell? When did I make this? Huh. There's just so many things about this world I do not remember. Actually, you know what? It might be a better idea to just straight up make a new thing altogether. Okay, yeah. Let's just make a new world altogether. Fuck it. Oh, wow. Oh, this is my first time seeing the new, Actually, yeah, let's make it a single biome. Customize. Let's make it nothing but more motion. Oh, fuck. Hit the wrong button. More motion. There we go. Okay, generate structures, bonus chest, right? Game rules. Let's disable elytra movement, respawn immediately. Okay, wow, all of these newer things, like... when did they add this? 1.19.4? I don't remember all of this. Huh. Cool. Okay, whatever. I'm sure that's all good. New world. Okay. First of all, creative. Difficulty hard, but we'll just not worry about it. Oceans. Anomalous. I think that's how you spell them. Anomalous testing site. Here we go. We got a testing site. Just keep swimming? Yeah, a little bit. Hey, what shader pack am I using? I'm using complementary. I don't know if that might be related to why I can't open that world, but I don't know. Alrighty, what have we got here? Is this all warm ocean? It is. Oh, this is 120 though. Not necessarily 1.19, but that's fine. It doesn't need to be 1.19 exactly. Okay, let's find a fairly sizable stretch of just open ocean. And I'll carve out a hole. I can do that far more easily in creative mode than I can with world edit than I can on 2B2T. I really, really miss having world edit and just all sorts of stuff like that. The amount of just like creative power that gives you is unreal. Okay, so this is about the boundary of the deep slate layer. So I do actually want to kind of go into the deep slate layer a bit. So like right here is fine. Okay, let's do a cylinder of air. So I did what, 64? And then we'll do it 200 blocks tall. 2 million blocks. Oh shit. There we go. Huzzah. We have the new drain. Holy crap, that looks cool. Okay. No, stop putting me in survival, you piece of shit. Okay. Alright. So right here, undo. Let's see if it'll undo it. There we go. Okay. Now I know. Why am I undoing that? I'm doing it to better center myself. I need to know exactly where the center of the entire place is. Make a new world to build in or something? I don't know. It's a demo sort of testing world of like designs and building principles and things of that nature. Okay. Now then, hollow cylinder of deep slate tiles. I guess that would also need to be 64. And then 200 blocks tall. There we go. Okay, now this is going to be too tall, sadly, but we can, like... The one song is a little too loud. Is it too loud for anyone else? Can you hear me over it? Drain the whole world. Shut up, Poncho. You're not funny. Oh, yeah, wow, that is too tall. Sounds okay. Okay, I thought so. I'm sorry, June. Your sensitivity on your hearing aid. You're gonna have to turn it down. You can't. It's a little loud. Okay. Well, I can like cut it down in Windows Media Player. But yeah. Okay, good. It isn't loud. You have earphones. Okay. Well, some people have differing audio setups, so I don't know. Oh, hey, John Zob. Your avatar is on the chat. It would be nice if people not using World Edit to see the commands. Oh, shit. Good point. Very, very good point. All right, let me move myself over to... where would be good? I move like this. Okay, I'm waiting for it to catch up in OBS. There we go. There, I'm a little bit more better, I guess. I don't know. Something like that. That'll work. Thanks to you, Lord. You're welcome. Me, Lord. Okay. All right. Replace deep. Why is blood in the red rooms? Oh, this is World Edit custom user interface. So when you make a selection with World Edit Duper Trooper, it shows you your selection. Normally, World Edit does not display what you've selected visually. So this mod does that. And it's really helpful for knowing where you're selecting and what you're doing. Anyway, replace deep slate tiles. There. Okay, and then I deselect everything so that I can actually see. Oh, damn it. That was 2 blocks. Oh, well, that's fine. Okay. Also, let me probably pump up the render distance a little bit. Yeah, it'll be deep, but I think that'll be fine. Oh, and also, I wanted to make the floor... Okay, cylinder, Johnny deep slate, no, deep slate, it's tile. And then 100 will do. There we go. Perfect. Loving this. That's really cool, actually. Okay. Music is too loud, skill issue. Is it too loud for some people still? Because if it is, I can't help you. Like, at a certain point, you're just going to have to get over that. It's really cool, I know. Thank you. On the Twitter logo above stream chat. I could. Alright. I'll do it above the Twitter logo, Poncho. I don't normally show off my boots. Let's see if that does it. Oh, and then I've got to move in OBS as well. Okay. Yeah. Above chat. Perfect. Okay. Last time I'm moving it. Why am I holding a sea pickle? Because they broke off from up here, which is a warm ocean. So, like, you know, there are sea pickles on top of the corals. So when I blew up all the coral, they dropped as items. Okay. Cool. So now we've got a gigantic hole. And now I've got to figure out what the hell I want to do. Oh, and also, from this part all the way down to here, set deep slate tiles. And then I'm going to cut into it. And of the new Twitter logo? God, no. Also, I made this Twitter logo a long time before they changed their name. So, like, it stopped being a thing that I thought about. Also, actually, maybe here would be. But yeah, no, I'm not using the new X logo until it's, like, unavoidable. It is what it is, though. I'm not going to update Twitter app. It'll stay Twitter forever. Exactly, exactly. There's no value in jumping from Twitter to something else. Perfect. Yeah. Because, see, my drain has this, you know, that little square bit that's, like, sharpened on one corner. So I'm going to do that on all 4 corners. Yeah, it's all for Elon's ego, I guess. I feel like with Elon, he has to change everything entirely. Simply because, like, oh shit, it's not his. You know what I mean? I feel like if he owns it, he's going to make it as much his as he possibly can. Now, unfortunately, that means that nobody wants to be there. You know, no one wants anything to do with it. And if that's the case, very much you can do about that, you know? No one's using the X logo. I didn't think so. Hey, Charcoal. Said spitball some ideas. You know, you probably haven't made some organic builds. What if you were to make a Leviathan or a giant squid near the base? You know, I thought about inviting Crowbar. Maybe, if Alpha will allow me, because Alpha could say no. And if so, Crowbar would do those things. Crowbar would totally set up a gigantic something or another battle, some sort of, like, relevant, super amazing, you know, whatever. He tried to rename PayPal X. Yeah. Well, that's his baby. That's how he's, you know. What is X? I think it's meant to be like whatever you want it to be. X is like some big, you know, let's do time set day. And then game rule. Do daylight cycle set to false. Okay, cool. Now the damn sun will stop setting. Actually, I want it to be noon. Perfect. Yeah. So I don't know. With Elon, it's hard to say when this ends and he stops making everything. X or whatever. Deep slate. Tile. Slab. Okay, cool. Now I've slabbed everything, so we shouldn't get any more mob spawns. All right. Not bad. I want it to be the bird. You missed the bird. Okay. Twitter's become an adult site. It's X-rated. Oh, wow. 3 funny. 5 me. Okay, so we got deep slate brick, cracked brick, slabs, walls. And then we've got the chiseled, we've got the polished. I like the polished a lot. And then the polished wall as well. I plan on mixing all of these variants. So, like, it'll look interesting, I think. Very Ancient City-esque, but with, like, another flavor thrown in there. Okay, so I got all of that. I'm not using the cobbled stuff. We'll turn it into the bricks or the polished. Okay, and then polished andesite. And possibly polished blackstone as well. But the problem with polished blackstone is that getting a hold of a lot of it. Oh wow, there's no polished andesite wall? Why is there no polished andesite wall? Mojang. I know there's a regular andesite wall. But for some reason, there's not a polished wall. Why is that? Whatever. It's too retarded to dwell on. Okay. Now then. I got lots of ideas for what direction I want to take this off in. Okay. For now, I'm going to go with this. And this isn't going to be like exactly to how I have it measured out. So I'm not worried about that. It's just going to sort of be an approximation. You know what I mean? So we aren't going to fudge any... We're not going to worry about the numbers. The numbers aren't going to, like, match up exactly. I did take official measurements on 2B2T. I will follow those when I need. But this is more for my own fun. Okay. And then we've got this. 1, 2, 3. Oops. 1, 2, 3. So right here. Okay. Just trying to get a feel for where the center is. Copy. Flip. Paste without air. There we go. Nice. All right. And then we got... Actually, that's not as far out. Well, no, it's about the same, I think. Maybe. We shall see. Horizontal polished obsidian walls when? Oh, God, I wish, dude. We will never have good building blocks as long as Mojang has this... Oh, fuck. This set the world with, like, useless garbage mindset. Okay. Like, for example, they're more intent on putting shit like camels. Or... God, what else is a really annoying thing they've done? They're looking at putting villagers to be super specialized per biome. But they're not going to give us any obsidian variants. They're not going to give us, like, all the really cool shit that they probably should. I don't know. Dirt slabs and stairs, that would be great, yeah. Grass slabs and stairs, that'd be great too. That would go a long way toward making the landscape feel more real. Confused on what I'm even doing, June? I can't help you. You're just going to have to be confused. But anyway, yeah, I don't think there are any polished walls. No, there really aren't, except deep slate and blackstone. Deep slate and blackstone are the only polished walls we have. God damn it, I messed up. How did I mess this up? Motherfucker. Okay. But anyway, yeah. Horizontal walls, fences, iron bars, sideways, and slabs and stairs. That would be a godsend, Cooperator. Disableable end rods, colored lighting. Oh, colored lighting. Oh my god. Do you know how much money you would end up, like, having to pay to get Mojang to do that? Like, I imagine you would never be able to. Now have a minimalist palette consisting of obsidian, glowstone, and glass. Nothing else. 100% functional and renewable. Sure, whatever. If you say so, Poncho. I guess I believe you, I don't know. Can basically make a sphere if they are sideways. Yes. Whoops, had that on, I forgot about that. Don't really watch Hermitcraft anymore since there's a period of green and Mumbo stopped playing and took a break. You can completely understand why, yeah, they're burnout. Yeah, they push themselves to the limits, apparently. I mean, that's how I feel with Space Valk 3, so I get that. Minecraft RGB lighting, oh, that would be a godsend. I think they could get away with it now. Yeah, it would probably still end up having to, you know, have the entire lighting engine be overwritten, but I think they could do it. The lighting engine could be fine. If they overwrote it, I think we'd be all right. We'd all live with that. We could live with that. I don't know. Something like that. Oh, shit, fuck. Okay. So I wanted to carve out this corner section and use it as a template. And then impose it over the other 4 corners. Or other 3, rather. Right there, there, and there. And this will more or less just be how I allow the water to sort of like gracefully enter into the drain. And then I'm going to have it go through like channels in the floor part. It's going to be really cool. I'm looking forward to it. Okay. I think that'll work. Okay, stack 10. The lighting engine only barely touched since the dynamic lighting was added. All notch code still. Oh my god. I'm shocked they haven't made any attempt to unnotchify it then. That is disappointing though. But somehow that is Mojang, isn't it? Okay. Copy. Paste. I guess we'll just never get a functional, you know, fully streamlined game. We'll always have to, like, play around with this or that to get things better. I don't know. An incredible amount of time, effort went into Space Valk. Yeah. They won't add loose cannon TF2. What? What is it with you and TF2, Cooperator? You and Universe and both, like... Mumbo's on break? Oh, yeah. I think he is, but I haven't kept up with it too greatly. I only watch Etho anyway, mostly because Etho has, like, the most interesting stuff going on. So, like, I don't really care. But, like, I could see how the mainstream Hermitcraft stuff is a little bit too much for most. Like, older players and older people will sort of just not care. Because it's just... It's the same sort of, like, mind crack energy where, like, the vast majority of the audience is children. Or they feel like they're children or something. And so they pander to that. Well, as a result, it kind of makes it unfun to watch. At least in my mind. Okay. Replace deep... Or no, it's polished... Deep slate. Water. Polished deep slate. Stairs of water. Okay. And then I kind of want to have this sort of go down. Perfect. Anyway, hey Bang Bang. Can you TNT dupe with Coral? I think that's possible now. We're gonna check it, me and Alpha. Stack this like 10 blocks down. Make a nice hardy little wall that goes into the sand. Or under the ground, really. Put that there. The whole point of the drain, the beauty of it, was that it was this big artificial construct that stood in Mother Nature's way while simultaneously sort of like wrapping Mother Nature up into it. You know, it doesn't get more Mother Nature-y than the fucking ocean. In my opinion, anyway. TF2 is one of your favorite games. Like, you're kind of getting out of hand with, like, the amount of TF2 stuff. You're just TF2, TF2, TF2. Like, it's a bit much for me, man. No offense, though. Not trying to make you feel bad or anything. Okay. Stack that there. What about... Actually, what if I did it that way? And then wrap that around so that it can't. Kind of uncertain. Yeah, that'll do. Shit, nuggets. Okay. Now then. And it was contemplated today the idea of lead ore in Minecraft. Lead-tipped arrows that cause lead poisoning. Okay. I don't think that's ever going to happen. Because that's just a little too wild, in my opinion. Lead anything is just like... We already have mods that do that. And what on earth are we going to do with lead? Like with the copper, they at least gave it a value. Even though, honestly, I was kind of surprised. Like, copper felt unnecessary, but they didn't, like, just make of it what they normally make of stuff. You know, make armor, tools out of it. Like, they gave it a special sort of unique tool set. I like that. Okay. Now... Oh, wait. Shit. I can't, Damn it. I can't, select this whole thing because it's got water in it, and the water will overwrite everything, too. They need to add things like colored lighting instead of useless blocks. Yeah, I wouldn't mind more decorative block types. But like colored lighting has just been... They thumbed their nose up at us and said, no, we're not doing it. And like... I don't know, I feel like Mojang needs to like swallow their pride and listen to the fucking player base. But then again, you know, they've gotten a reputation now where they're just not gonna listen to anything we say anymore. You can tell. It's very sad, really. Copper is cool, unlike most people. Yeah, I like that that copper changes like its weather state. It can come in multiple different styles and shapes. It has unique tools and items for it, which is decent. It needs to be expounded upon just a little bit more, but like it's not bad overall. Fuck, what am I doing? Put that there. There we go. Okay, I'm liking that. He wants Copperator dead. Shut up. Yeah, hopefully they will give copper more usability in the future. Some sort of greater level of use. Something. I don't know what they would make with it, though. Like, I'm kind of having a tough time thinking about what would be genuinely useful. You know, the lightning rod was a good idea. The Mojang approved Optifine is just whatever. Could be better, but it could be worse too. So I don't know, like, there are just some things that... Can anybody think of anything that's like really, really necessary? Like maybe some sort of some way to corral mobs or make hostile mobs spawn more frequently around it, maybe? I don't know. Just like fuck redstone, copper wire everywhere? Oh man. No, that would not be fun. I would not want them to get rid of redstone or to ignore redstone in favor of like a new mechanic. Redstone is perfectly fine. They've done enough for redstone for a while, I think. So maybe I'm not like worried about redstone. I don't see anything redstone wise that's like desperately in need of update. Okay, cool. I like this. So yeah, this is more or less of what it looks like. This is what I hope to make it look like on 2B2T, but we'll see. May take a while before it gets to this state. Although, I don't know, if I can blow shit up, maybe not. Okay. Anyway, so I want to make channels that flow down the sides here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we got 5 blocks. 5 right there. Water bucket. Okay. Cool, cool. Now, I want to sort of make like... How would I put this? Sort of like a solid surface for the water to land on, but like shallow channels for it to move through. Something like this. Oh. Perfect. Yeah. And then we end up... Oh, wait. Place air with polished deep slate. Okay. I'm gonna like plan out the exact size and shape of the channels I want to carve before I actually carve them. Put a slab in the center. But yeah, it takes a ton of bamboo to make blocks. Oh yeah. Bamboo blocks are coming out. Well, if you've not already had the ability to play them. I'm not like super wild about the new bamboo blocks, but I guess I can see why people would want to like play with it. Oh fuck. It looks fine. It just isn't, I don't know. it isn't what I would like. Bamboo blocks are just whatever. Okay, and then I want to sort of have it fall down a central sort of shaft. Like this. Schizo thinks 2BGT is real. Who does? Mud is pretty nice. Yes, the mud block is interesting. Not the sort of block I ever expected them to add. I'll be real. Looks cool though. When you make a good enough mud brick mansion or anything of that nature. Oh, whoops. Did I screw that up? Yes. Okay, that goes there. And then I'll have a central sort of shaft for it to fall down. That's not bad. I think all of this needs to be 2 blocks, because it will, it won't fill in. I already have a bamboo farm because it's fully automated fuel for smelters. Yeah, I want to use duped carpet for that. Because, like, TAS gave me a really good auto smelter setup that Alpha and I are going to build eventually. And the duped carpet stuff being re-enabled is just, like, perfect. I don't mind maybe the bamboo either, but bamboo just doesn't really, like, get me going, you know? It's not that interesting. It's okay for decoration. Maybe I'll use some bamboo as decoration, but other than that, I don't know. More a fan of lava dripstone, but my god, does it make you nervous having that in the middle of your base? Lava and dripstone. Are you afraid of somebody griefing you, Schwepp? Somebody will just take that lava and go, whoops, it's everywhere now. But yeah, I have a lava farm on my single-player world for smelting purposes. Because, you know, it's an incredibly valuable fuel. If you can mass produce it, lava's actually a really based fuel. It's troublesome though, because you have to like constantly refill your supplies, whereas the automator or the automatic duping, carpet duping, that just takes care of everything anyway. Okay, perfect. Yeah, something like this. And then this leaks down. Right there. And then it leaks down onto another plate beneath it. And it just sort of is a series of plates like this. But I would need to make an inverted version of this plate. Yeah, that'll work. So, like, copy. Let's give it like 5 blocks. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right there. Okay. And I'm aware that it's not quite where I want it to be, and then the holes will be over there. Okay. Whoops. And then like right there. Oh, what the fuck? Ah. Somehow I messed up this rightmost section. Oh, that's how I messed it up. God damn it. Why can't I see and notice things like that before they happen? Copy. Cell. I'll fix this in a sec. Oh yeah, lighting. I was gonna use glowstone. Just because I like it. 2, 3, 4, 5, so right there. Perfect. I kind of like that look, where it's just sort of alternating over and over. That's not bad. Then I'll need some sort of lighting here, even though this is all slabbed off. Or wait, no, it's not. Ooh, it's not slabbed off. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's going to be a problem for mobs. Especially on 2B2T. I may end up using just slabs everywhere. Because why not? Slabbing every single thing ever is just probably smarter in the long run. You can have moody, lit areas with like... Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to do was, speaking of lightning rods, we did mention that earlier. And then candles. What candle type would be really good? I think black candles. And then we need a flint and steel. Okay. And I'll figure out how to like incorporate these sort of pseudo candelabras everywhere. Use shroom light. I really don't want to use shroom light, Tess. I've done the shroom light thing. I know how bad it can be. I really don't want to do shroom light, man. Just please be understanding, man. I get it. You're a shroom light aficionado. You even went as far as to program your own variant. That's cool. I respect the shit out of that. But this is just cooler. Anyway, so you can put a candle on top of a lightning rod, for those of you who didn't know. It's a pretty cool little trick there. There we go. Light. When we first got onto 1.19, Alpha and I were goofing off at that little island that we'd made before the reset. And Alpha was like, hey, Jack, look at me. I can put, like a glass block and all that other stuff, because X carry and other things were enabled. And I was like, oh, really? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Hey, wait a minute. I've got an idea, Alpha. Sadly, this idea didn't work out. I went and harvested some wax from a beehive and turned it into a candle and dyed it red. And I tried to give him a red candle to like stick on his head because he's a monkey, so that it would look like he's wearing a little fez. And sadly, it only displayed the sprite. It didn't display the 3D model of the candle. So it was just like he was wearing a little red thing on top of his head, but it was like a full stick. And it didn't look like an actual fez, which was just so disappointing. But what can you do? I was really hoping that would work out. Have I considered doing a sort of pimp your build members when you... Oh, yeah. I could maybe do that. But, you know, you guys would have to, like, give me your world or host it in some way that we could join in. Maybe. If some of the members... One membership, he will use sea lanterns. God, no. Don't start shilling me out like that, guys. Memberships are for those who just wish to support the channel. And anyone who wants a signed book on 2B2T. Speaking of, I've already prepared one for somebody already. Actually, it was not that difficult. I was expecting to have more trouble than I ended up having. So, actually pretty neat. We'll know if my Pearl Stasis Chamber works, though. Oh, man, I hope Alpha gets back to me about that soon. It's not going to be fun if it fails. They should light oscillating light like the deep darkness effect, but make it a block. I don't 100% know what you're talking about, Iris, but that does sound cool. I don't know what that would look like. You can wear a bed. Oh, man, yeah, I should have made him wear a bed. That would have looked like a fez. I think it would have at least looked similar. Rip, no fez, yep. What ideas I got, Craig? For what? What specifically? Would I build with your block palette on... Oh, fucking hell. Wow, that was weird. Yeah, no, it was me. OBS disconnected for some reason. No idea why. Everything's good now. Everything's good. OBS had a sudden aneurysm. Don't know what that was, but anyway. Okay. It's a little red hat with a tassel. Yes, that's what a fez is. Oh, hey, Callum, how are you? Would a red wool block look like a fez? No, it would take up your whole head. Because it's a full block, like glass, quartz, you know, something like that. I do believe Alpha wore a glass block on his head and was like, I'm wearing a fishbowl. I laughed at him. That was funny. Okay. So yeah, something like this. Okay. Let me get that. Oh, wait. How many blocks down is that? Is this what, like a block and a half? Does that look like a block? Yeah. 2 blocks. Perfect. Stack 3. Ooh, that's gonna look cool. Stack maybe 5. Ooh, well, this last one. This just needs to be overwritten appropriately. Oh, that's right. Candles float. All Harry Potter-like. Okay, and then fill deep slate, tile, slabs. Okay, cool. So once this pours down from like this lastmost segment, it'll join like a sort of centralized channel of some kind. Jack, tell Alpha to come back to 2B, 2 Beta, 2T. I don't think that's gonna happen. Flower Pot is also a sprite. Cause see, anything that's a sprite and not a full block, if you use X carry or whatever it is, you will not get a full block on your head. It'll just be a sprite written above your head or displayed above your head. It's a little weird. If ideas are still being spitballed, an airship dock or boat lift would be crazy cool. Okay. I mean, yeah, you can give me ideas, don't worry. Your ideas are always welcome. I'll try to get like an idea as to whether or not I want something like that. Or where I want it. So for these full segments in here, ooh, this does go down into the depths. Let me just drain only a mere 20. Let me not do drain 1,000 or anything like that. Whoa. Yeah, that didn't overwrite any of the rest of the ocean. God, could you imagine somebody doing drain 1,000? Haha, not me. Haha, haha, ha. Anyway. Okay, replace near 10. Let's do bubble coral blocks with water. I hate how many variants there are. Coral fan, wall fan, bubble coral. Oh, and then place near 10 dead bubble coral. Oh, damn it. You can't use controlled delete. Okay. So much like waterlogging. Place near, let's go 20. Seagrass? Okay, cool. And then double tall. Place near 20. What is it? Tall seagrass. All of this is like waterlogged, and it's a nightmare. Okay. I mean, that's a little bit better. Marginally. Whatever. I need to fill that in and then stack it downward. That's not going to be easy. Shit. Because all this water's in the way, and that'll get stacked too. If If only there was a without water command. Oh man, so much flooded nonsense. Fuck. Yeah, no matter how I think about this, this is still going to be a nightmare. Fuck it. I'm just going to pave it over and not worry. We'll just pretend this is not a problem. Let's fill this in with deep slate. Or no. Yeah, deep slate brick. I haven't used bricks yet. Like that. I intend to use brick quite a bit. Something like that. A dock. So, a dock wouldn't be bad. Like on this side or on one of those 4 sides. That's a possibility. I kind of want to put some sort of a building here as well, so it could have like an open to the ocean segment. Something like that. It's not bad. So yeah, thank you, Craig. That's a good idea. Okay, and then another thing I wanted to do, even though I'm gonna have to, I think what I'm gonna do, fill this. God damn. So much fucking water. This'll do. This'll more or less make up for it. There we go. Okay. This lower section doesn't exist. We won't worry about it. More or less. Okay, and then I'm gonna like gradually sort of fill in this segment. Or carve out this segment, I mean. Not fill in, what am I talking about? 2, and then set that down 2. And then yeah, I kind of want to have this sort of be a bowl shape or like a half pipe. And then 1, 2, 3 here. Set air. There we go. And then I'll have like a building set over this. So with the original drain, Willy Roof made a really cool building. And it was like set all the way into the side. Here, I'll show it to you. It's just easier to show than it is to say. Replacing your sea lantern? Sure, like, shut up. Shut up. Anyway, and he made this whole thing. Because obviously back in the day, this was, you know, this was bedrock. This is as far as down as anything would ever go. Of course, now we don't really care about that. We have an even deeper drain now. And he even built a little house that, like, was partially in the ocean. Very crazy idea, but I liked it. So, like, maybe something similar to that. But like I was gonna carve out the cardinal directions. So like I was gonna have it be a little bit bowl-shaped here, and then maybe have a glass facade, and then another larger building on top of that. And then somehow I think the buildings will connect up to the centermost part, which, as I said before, is going to be a Space Valkyria 1 inspired build in the very dead center, floating over the whole place. Sadly, I can't get a hold of that one world, so I'm going to have to like look into why it's not allowing me on. What the deal might be with that. Okay, set air, stack that like 10 blocks down. What the hell? Yeah, I'm just going to recarve these bits. In a lot of ways, building is as much an additive process as it is a subtractive process. There's a balance to knowing when to subtract and when to add, and vice versa. Okay. Now you can see why I'm going to mine out all of the stuff and fill it all in. Obviously, I'll have to do that by hand. That's not going to be easy, but it'll at least be doable. That'll help. Set deep slate bricks. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna set the whole thing and then carve it out that way. I didn't want to have to do it that way, but I will. Yeah, that looks good. Imagine there are rich players and a few people in range. They don't have a trident, definitely 1.12. Well, now, at this point, you know, Alpha's gotten 2 tridents. I've gotten 1 trident, and I'm hoping to find a second one soon. Like, I can't necessarily... just... You'll get lucky or you won't get lucky. I don't know what else to tell you. If you're not lucky enough, I guess you will be. It'll be a long time before you get a trident. I'm kind of trying to make this bowl-shaped. Maybe this back wall should be totally flat. And then I just shape up this section and make it, smooth it out. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. One. There we go. Yeah, that is so much better. Should have tried doing it this way in the first place. Oh wait, fuck. Undo. Won't let you because you're still using vanilla launcher. Boy, you are just such a comedian, Tass. Oh my god. I just die of laughter every time I read your comments. Get it? Die? It's funny because I apparently want you so dead. As you claim. Maybe I should play into that more. Where's the name plaques gonna be? Oh boy. I was thinking of putting all the name plaques and bells. It won't be in a centralized area. It'll be all over. I didn't want to have all the names clumped up in one spot. Both because that seemed like it would be easier to grief and attack. I mean, obviously, if you're going to grief the base, you're going to grief the base. But, I'm thinking of, like, having an archway or two somewhere over here. Let me actually get this segment done. Stack 20. And then, what style of sign is good? I wish we could do hanging signs, but we can't do those yet. 1.20 though, you know. Oh, cherry blossoms. Oh man, that's not doable either. That's going to be a pain to have to go and search for, especially on GPT. And bamboo, yeah, we don't have bamboo signs either. I'll probably use mangrove, if only I can find them. Don't know. I only barely got lucky and found an actual swamp. So who's to say? I may or may not be able to find a mangrove swamp. I may have to change wood type. My preferred wood type, I mean. Anyway, so I was thinking of just doing a bunch of archways throughout the build. And have these be dedicated to a member. So that if you want your name on an archway, you can just become a member. And then I will give you a little dedicated archway with a bell on it. Something like this. One archway per person, by the way. And I'm not gonna like. Oh, whoops. Oh wait, that needs to be a solid block, doesn't it? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Does that look bad from a distance? I wonder. Something like this. Maybe I'll build this into, like, the archway of, like, the entrance to a building as well. I don't know that I like them to just be lone standing archways. Also, I'm not terribly good at making archways. That's a little bit better. Hanging signs. Oh, that'd be great. Fan server obelisk. Boy. I agree. When is the public execution? The public execution will be whenever I say it. It needs to be. So, soon, TM. Maybe I need to thin this out a bit. For like an archway. It might just be a little bit too big. That's a little bit better with only half slabs. Why can we not get sideways slabs? Seriously. Holy shit, that would make things so much better here. Yeah, that's much better. And then we put a name. So, Eon. And then Omnion. And I'll do a dye of some kind, probably like blue, or obviously you can specify the color. And then glow squid. Whoops. Oh, that's right, you can edit them. I forgot, that's a new thing in 1.20. You can open, with the bare hand, you can open up the sign and just edit the sign directly. God, I can't wait to be able to do that on 2BTT. Oh my god, oh no. Oh, that's a nightmare. Oh no, I just suddenly realized something awful. Everybody's gonna just start editing signs. Signs are not sacred anymore. Oh no, when 1.20 hits, signs are gonna be just absolutely ruined. No, nobody said arch. But yeah, no, like signs are never going to be verifiable ever again. Special signs are gonna be like, you could fake anything then. Oh shit. So all those people hunting up signs of this or that famous person, or all like, oh my god, this sign from the 100K world download is from 2011. Well, how will you know now? What, just because it has such and such 2011 written on it? Like, anyone can go by and delete that sign. I mean, yeah, you could break a sign before, but like, I don't know, this kind of gives it a whole other feel to it. It's gonna be Armageddon. The apocalypse, but for signs. Like before, in 1.12, you couldn't dye a sign and you couldn't put glow ink on signs. Obviously, that wasn't a thing yet. But now in 1.16, you can do those things. So, like, what's to stop people from going to all these famous sign sites and stuff and dyeing them and coloring them? Why haven't people started doing that yet? So, I don't know. I mean, that sounds like an interesting way to grief. To just erase the message altogether. And just be like, no, there was no sign here. I don't know what you're talking about. That's going to be unfortunate. House could add a mod to make signs uneditable. Maybe. But what if he doesn't? Because he may not know that this is coming, or he may not care. He may be like, well, editing a sign is vanilla. What do you want from me, guys? Like, it's not like it was with the, overstepping his bounds and making it to where chunks got culled and items got destroyed and all that. No. Like, vanilla allows you to do that to signs. So, who is House to get in the way of that? That's going to be very interesting. The editing of signs is going to be a very real issue. You could just claim to be a member of a base and be like, what do you mean? I was always here. And you delete someone else's name off of register and be like, yeah, this is always here. I mean, admittedly, you can still do that. You could always do that, theoretically. You could just take a screenshot of a sign and then rewrite it, break it, replace it, but like change a word or two. That was always possible. But that took a lot of effort. Because nobody's got time to like sit there and screenshot a sign. But now it's so much more brainless and easy. Far easier than it has ever been, I would argue. So now, there's a real way to verify a sign, but seeing it says 2011, so it's yeah, I don't think there is a way. We won't have any real effect since anyone can write anything on a sign even before this. That's what I'm saying. But actually, I would argue it does have an effect for one simple reason. Anyone could write anything on a sign, sure, but as I said, you had to screenshot that sign to make it convincing. But now it is a simple matter of walking up to the sign and right-clicking. And now it is completely your bitch. You don't have to take out an axe. You don't have to do nothing to it. You just walk up to it, right-click, and just go from there. I'd say that it was a matter of people being too lazy to do anything to signs. And there was a general reverence for signs. But now people can be even trickier than in the past. Because who would know? Who would know that you edited that sign? So I don't know. I could be wrong. I could just be puffing gas, blowing smoke, etc. But like, I think that might actually make things troublesome. Sign spam will be real. Well, you could already sign spam. That's nothing new. What I mean is, you can alter signs now in an easier than ever format. Nothing was stopping you before except sheer laziness, because you had to be careful. You know, if you were going to copy a sign, you had to be exact, in other words. I mean, maybe you didn't have to be exact, but people would have tried to be exact. But now it's a simple matter of just clicking on the thing and altering whatever you wish. I don't know. I think that is a game changer. Unironically, I think that does have a point. There might be room, but House isn't hard line about vanilla. I don't know. I think his stance on the Phantoms thing is wrong, and that he just doesn't want to hear people bitch and moan. Because if Phantoms were enabled, oh, you better believe they'd bitch and moan. But as it stands, with it universally disabled, the number of people in favor of it is so beyond the number of people not in favor of it. He doesn't have to care. I'm not really worried about Phantoms or anything, but like, I wouldn't mind if they existed. But I'm in a rare minority who thinks that. Most people are, of course, very not happy that Phantoms exist, and well, I guess I can't really, like, blame them. The Phantom is, like, the most bungled mob Mojang has ever implemented. 18 and 18. Or no, it's 16. So it'd be right there. But yeah, the Phantom was, like, the most misimplemented mob in Minecraft history. And I still argue that that mob vote had no better option. The Phantom was like the best you could have asked for, and Mojang's implementation of it was what screwed up. But I could be wrong, you know, other people may have their opinions on the matter, and that's fine. Okay, stack that one, and then stack that one. House needs to update the newest Grim version. There are a ton of bypasses on the current version that gets patched. Ah, wow. It may be a matter of there are simply too many plugins that need to be updated for that to be reasonably realistic. It may be another 2 or 3 months, man. I'm just saying, like, don't settle in. Like, don't expect an update. We've had the song and dance of, oh, but versions will be more updatable. We've had that one before. It's a good dance. It's a nice song, but I heard that one before. Stack that one. 25. good enough. Yeah, I like how that looks. Kind of happy the Phantom's disabled because it means your villagers are worth so much more. Yeah, true. I don't know. It's a bit of a give and take type thing. You miss out on something, and you gain, you know, the peace of mind of not being harassed by Phantoms. Like, it's a trade-off. This is the best you get. Schizos thinks plugins and Minecraft versions are the same thing. Okay. Whatever, Ty. Alright, what more can I do to, like, round that out? That still looks kind of square to me on, like, the edges. It's not as seamless or smooth a transition as I'd like. Like, right around in here. Why do you think Mojang is so antagonistic to the idea of vertical slabs? I think they're just tired of hearing about it. People have asked over and over and over and over for them. And at a certain point, they got fed up with people asking. And so they just made a blanket statement of, we are never going to do this, stop asking. And I get that. But also that really shoots people's faith that they will make such a thing when it's so obviously something we want. And that if you just fucking did it, got it over, got it out of the way, that'd be the end of it. I get it. There are a lot of glue-sniffing retards who will ask for the same thing over and over and not know that a million other people have asked for the same thing. I get that. But, like, at a certain point, you have to do what your fan base wants. It sucks, but that's life. Anyway, I'm still not satisfied with this archway. It's fine. It's missing something. I kind of want to have, like, a series of bells and arches everywhere. Maybe this material type is just not right. Let's try blackstone. Oh, what is it andesite? Polished andesite. Yeah, it is polished andesite. Okay, and then slab. Oh, that's right. It's not going to remember. Shit. It's not going to remember the proper orientation of any of these. But that's okay, I can fix it. It's not bad. It's getting there. Updating Grim is really just as simple as replacing the current jar with the newest one. Okay. Well then, I was only guessing by saying maybe a plugin or 2 or 10 would have to update. Just because that was the excuse always given. It could be wrong. Maybe they don't have to wait on anything to update, and that it is just that simple. Maybe House is, again, too lazy. That's an old standby. It's not bad. I like that. That's a little bit better from a distance. Yeah, I definitely think it was the material type. But still, It's a matter of, do you think he cares right now? Not really. Probably not. So who knows? Who knows? Maybe we will get an update tomorrow. Maybe we won't. Maybe he just needs to be told. Maybe that's the crux of the situation. He just doesn't realize, oh, this is a simple fix. He may not even know there are such exploits running around. Who knows? Anyway. SHHEWP. We'll go with blue for right now, but colors are negotiable, so don't worry. Shoop, I think is how I say that. It's not Schwepp, it's Shoop. So yeah, stuff like that. And then I'll have like a building here as well. Possibly I'll make like a little bit of a garden. Does grass have a decent coloration in this biome? Oh, it's not terrible. Grass is like decent. Have a little pseudo garden at the base of each one of these. Not bad. And then we bone meal it. Maybe get some flowers of this person's choice. So I don't know, we'll just as a reference, or just as a as a model. Oh shit! I didn't want to do that. We'll do Lily of the Valley for Amion. Goddamn clumsiness. Maybe arrange this in a slightly more uniform pattern as well. Maybe not so much randomness, but you know, stuff like that. That's just some good proof of concept right here. Blue orchid. Okay. That's easily fixed. Sneer 10. Lily. Valley. Blue. There we go. Oh, it is Swoop. Okay, I'm glad I got it then. Shoop. Sorry. It's kind of half pipe-like. Yeah, that was the impression I was going for. And also why I was complaining why we can't have sideways slabs. Because imagine a stair leading into a sideways slab. Like, it would smooth this whole thing out so much better. It's just a shame that it isn't. It's not really possible, you know? Beautiful, thank you. My bud would see you happy I'm using a flower there? Okay. Well, good. I might also put some sort of like a walling around this. Just to make it a little bit more... Sacred isn't the right word, but like we'll pretend that is. Just to make it a little more personalized, more closed off and special. I guess special is the best word I can reasonably conjure. I don't know, is the wall a little too much there, do you think? Mix it up with different typing. That looks pretty good. Getting a response from house is either immediate or never. Yeah, that certainly seems to be the case. Kind of neon like pre-biome grass. Oh, wow. Well, I mean, this looks decent enough. I think it's the shaders more than anything else, but yeah, something like that. Although I really kind of want to center this arch. Oh, fuck. Undo. Move it just 2 blocks. Oh. I'm gonna make a mistake if I'm not careful. There we go. Had to include the sign themselves, even though they're not like a full block. It's still technically a block. So yeah. That way it's like centered over the thing. I think that looks so much better. Something like that. I could just, you know, make them a grave. No, I don't want to make anything a grave. That's going a bit far, June. Funny idea, though. None of you even got a response. Wow. Yeah, I guess if you're not asking something super serious or immediately pressing, he just doesn't care. Hard to say what's going through House's head. But, I don't know. Okay, cool. And then I can put another... Oh, it broke the bell off and put a new one. Oh. Anyway, I chose bells, because they're special. Hell, I might even go as far as to put multiples. Can't really do much more with them. Maybe like that. Yeah, 3 bells is fine. Having lots of trouble finding coral. I can't help you. You just have to get lucky, man. I spent hours looking for a warm ocean. I had to generate this world as a warm ocean. But like on 2B2T, you'll either find it or you won't. I wish it was as simple as saying, you know, go and look it up in a midst, and that's all you need to do. But no, it's really not that simple anymore. You have to persevere. You know, you have the thrill of finding something by random accident, like I did last night with the foxes and the taiga. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Another thing I did. I had a I had a hell of a time getting those damn foxes. I did finally cart them back, though. I carted them back safely. So they are safe at the base. I was able to tame / breed two of those foxes. So I was able to track down a regular taiga biome and find sweet berries. And then I was able to breed those snow foxes. And so I got 2 babies. They're loyal to me now. And so that's that. More or less. Grass. So, you know, that's cool. Anyway, what flower or flowers would you prefer, Shwoop? How do I feel about the glowvine? Ooh, I like the glowvine. You want glowvine stuff over your shit? Oh. I don't have a... I hate that. It has to have a solid block. Oh, you can't. Oh, I see. So you either let it grow... I see now. It'll either grow or it won't. Okay. And then here is a secret If you right-click on those, whoops, there we go. Those will now no longer grow. Anyway, Glowvine, yes please, okay. The orange and green light sources together. Oh, okay. But flower-wise, though, is that fine? I kind of hate houses affected spawn. I just want to look up where a warm ocean is. Should have left the biome generation the same and changed the landscape. I mean, it's easy to say that, Bangle, but how is that implemented behind the scenes? I don't know. So, like, it could be that it would just be that simple, but it could also be that it's not. I'll keep that as is. So, like, you can't not change one or the other. You gotta pick. You know what I mean? Generation, not spawn. I like the fact that it's changed, though, because that does obfuscate it from just about everybody. I know it's a pain because there are now huge unknowns as to what's where and what's what. But, like, you know, you got to take the good with the bad. It sucks, but, like, it's a level of safety that we've never had before, and I'll take it. Like, it sucks having to wander around for hours on end, never knowing where something is. But the beauty of discovery and the unexpected is still worth it, in my opinion. So I'm sorry if you're not on board with that. But, Housemaster has spoken, I guess. We have the world we have, and we're not likely to have that change. Not anytime soon. Don't know what else to tell you. Use gray carpet on lights on the stone, gives you texture and hides the light. Yeah, I could. Or I could just slab everything over and not use light at all, which I think is what I'm going to end up doing. Because if I just slab things, I can use mood lighting, and I don't have to care. And also, I can just use, you know, chiseled deep slate. As a sort of central block, and then smack a lightning rod on there and a candle, and there you go. So you got a piece of mood lighting that isn't, like, important, but it's not terrible either. And it'll allow you to, you know, have this cool looking effect. I like it. Something like this. Oh, I know. No? Is it directional? Yes, it is. Okay. Lightning rods are not easy to manipulate. And obviously, you can put more than one candle on there, but I feel like a cluster of 4 looks very odd. It's great with just one because it's perfectly centered. Going overboard, you know, with more than one candle is... It's like, both of these candles look like they should fall off, you know? I just don't like that. They don't fit it. Oh, whoops. Yeah, like... candle displays like this. I like to use shit like this. This will be cool. I look forward to doing this. Never noticed you could put a rod on a slab. Or you mean on a block. Yeah, I know what you meant. Place regular flower pots in the decorative pottery place to place trees or flowers. Maybe. That depends on if I care to. Actually, I kind of like this style a little bit better. And since these fuckers float anyway, maybe like this, so that it's like perfectly balancing the candle. I think I like that better than it being on the portion right there. And then maybe upside down. Yeah, that looks so much better. I'll do that, yeah. Okay, yeah, that looks dope. And then in that case, that needs to go like that. That. There we go. I love that look. That is so cool. So yeah, shit like that. And then I'll make a Space Valkyria 1 style structure in the center. And then I'm going to mark channels and carve lots of open, you know, sections like that. Fuck, where am I? Carve it out all like that. Yeah, that works. Something like that. Maybe I shouldn't have been so hasty and filled all this in so readily. Let's plug that for the time being. Okay. Fuck you, weather. Clear. For 100 million days there shall not be any rain. So says I. Okay. And something like that. And then we'll have probably just channels carved out of stairs alone. And these will all float toward the dead center here. And then the Space Valk 1 build will have a bunch of waterfalls that come off of it. And then those segments of waterfall will also fall down into certain pools and collect. And it'll all just sort of sit here at the center, I guess. And then maybe I could have, like... because we still got a ways to go. Maybe have a bunch of underground collection tubes or, like, sewers. Something like that. Yeah, I think that could be pretty cool. I want to copy this thing. Oh, wait. Actually, before I copy that, I need to copy this. Oh, wait. No, it's got to be the whole chunk. Yeah, that'll work. Put red candles in the decorated pots. They look awesome. Now, I've never tried red candles on a decorated pot. You mean... Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Okay. I thought you were saying flower pot there for a moment. Yeah, I have seen this before. I've seen that. That's also pretty cool. But we don't get the pots for a while yet. So maybe eventually, but for now, I'm not doing that. Not a bad idea. Just not like the sort of idea that I'm terribly interested in right now. Put a piece of glowstone in the dead center. Oh, great. Is this the center, though? Two, three, four. Okay, so this is the center. One, two, three, four. 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. Cool. It's important when you're doing a 360 symmetrical, or at the very least 1/4 symmetrical build, that you know where your dead center is. Because you're going to be rotating everything around that center, so it's very important to have this point be a well-known point. Take 90, paste that there. Here we go. And then maybe, I don't know, at some point I might... Wait, have I fucked up? Oh, I have. This segment right here. Ah, I see how I messed up. But anyway, at some point I thought about starting out with a very, very, very small plate on this upper portion, and then like shrinking them and then maximizing them as we go down. I don't know. We'll see. This is all theoretical anyway. So like, it's not like this world is going to be an exact replica 1-for-1 on 2B2T. There's room to fudge things. There's room to mess up. There's room to change as suggestions and as ideas develop. You know, nothing. I don't like to do everything super set in stone. I like to do a lot of off-the-cuff building just because that's therapeutic for me. I don't know how else to put it. It just feels right to me. It does look good, yeah. Water channels are sick. Thank you. Yeah. It's been ages since you were here, Space YT. Well, you shouldn't have spent ages not being here. You should be here. They never listen? Oh, I'm sorry, June. People have their own opinions, ideas, and feelings. You just have to let people be people, even if they aren't going to listen to you. Okay. And then, so let me carve out the center bit. Actually, let's make it somewhat deep. Like right here. Okay. Cylinder of air. Let's make it like 5 blocks across. And then 10 blocks tall. Oh, that wasn't tall enough. Maintain that center point just in case. Yeah. And so all the channels will feed into here. Oh, hey. What should you see the other day? Well, I'll look at your thing later, Toker. I'm, sadly caught up in stuff. Like, if you guys send me a DM of any kind while I'm in the middle of stream or something like that, just know I can't immediately get to you. Like, that's just how it is. It's not that I'm ignoring you. It's not that I don't like you. I just can't drop everything in immediately, unless it's like super, super, super important. I just can't. So, like, you'll have to bear with me. Okay. Maybe make this black stone just to make it stand out from the rest of the, and then I'll put, glowstone lighting in here. Also, this giant open area will have shadow cast over it because the Space Valk 1 inspired portion of my build, which I wish I could show off because I've literally already made it, but that world does not want to open. So like, anyway, so yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool, I think. Oh yeah, that looks great. Shit. Much better than Shroomlight. The OG glowstone. Try obsidian instead of polished blackstone. Honestly, I'm tired of obsidian, man. That's why I'm not using obsidian in any of this. I'm so sick of obsidian and quartz. So I'm gonna hard pass on that. I've done so much obsidian, it hurts. And also changing obsidian in survival is a pain. If I misplace or whatever it, mess it up, etc. And I know obsidian and glowstone look good together. I've seen it a million times. But it's just not my jam right now. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Cycler? No. Cylinder. Deep slate. Bricks. Make it like 6-ish. Okay. I'm not entirely certain what direction I'll have all the channels come in from, but it'll probably be something like this. So let's just imagine there are a bunch of larger channels that all kind of feed into this central portion here. Hopefully by next Monday, I will have access to that thing that I wanted to show off today. I wasn't able to show off the user world that I wanted to. They don't have it finished, and that's fine. they're just, that happens. So when things settle down and they're able to aggregate it all and put it together for me, I will be happy to show you guys. So I don't know when that'll be, however. Fuck, there we go. So anyway, so something like that, and then I'll have it cascading over the sides. That looks perfect. That there. It'll probably need to be way deeper. I don't know. Maybe do some sort of hidden tunnel system as well. I love water tunnels. Like, that is a huge, cool, fun thing you can do with waterlogging. You just make a series of staircases that are, like, waterlogged, and you can make total enclosed tunnels out of them. I wish I could have, like, done more of that, but, something almost like a cistern, I guess, in a way. But yeah, that'll be pretty cool. And then, yeah, there we'll have the giant, because it's going to be big. It's probably going to be as big as this. Space Valk 1 replica over here, or in the dead center, rather. It'll probably connect up to the sides. It's going to be cool. Send you your world to sign this Thursday. Oh, okay, cool. Be sure to be free all the weekend. You'll be home out until Sunday. Oh, okay. Oh, hey, Dinnerbon111. I want to tell that I'm very inspired by my building. Well, thank you. Glowstone does rule, you're right. Well, I'm tired of sea lanterns, quartz, and obsidian. I want to give myself a break from those and do something else. Taz hallways underwater. You move with dolphins and tridents. Damn. Also, interestingly, I've discovered that Riptide under the water sucks. If you give yourself a trident, enchant, Jack, Riptide 3, like, you don't go hardly anywhere when you Riptide underwater. If you Riptide above the water, it's pretty cool. But if you're under, like... Actually, let me go ahead and give myself some, like, god armor from way back when. And it's still, like, not very good. Like, your ability to move underwater with Riptide Trident is pathetic. Whereas, what is it? It's effect, give, Jack, Dolphin's Grace, infinite. So now I have Dolphin's Grace. You go so much faster with Dolphin's Grace than you can reasonably go any other way. Although Dolphin's Grace Riptide is pretty cool to combine. Obviously, Elytra makes it so much better. Do a barrel roll, but underwater. Oh wow, am I still in Elytra fly mode? Okay. Wow, it's like no friction whatsoever. It's cool, but it's so weird. And very hard to predict. I've had to kill many a dolphin while I've been placing blocks underwater. Just because those fuckers give you Dolphin's Grace at the least opportune moment. But it's still pretty cool. So I don't know, underwater tunnels, but oh, I fucked that up. Whoops. Oh well. But yeah, underwater tunnels, Taz hallways, but you move via Dolphin's Grace. I think that would be best. Maybe a Dolphin's Grace Soul Sand sort of pathway. That's not bad, honestly. But I don't want to steal from Taz, so I'm not going to. Dark Takanuba base. Oh man, his base was so based. His amazing... oh fuck, I speared the fish on accident. His amazing sort of like giant underwater cavern slash crazy natural habitat. I think he's still working on that place. Riptide and Depth Strider don't go well? You sure? I mean, I can... Sure it's not the Dolphin's Grace? It's a little better, actually. It's not terrible. It's not great. You can kind of spam it. Yeah, Depth Strider, for some reason, actually works against you. That's so weird. How did you know that, Poncho? After he lives, yeah, he literally does live underwater, it seems. But why in the fuck do these two conflict? That is so unintuitive. I would never have guessed that Depth Strider and Riptide would be bad to try and use simultaneously. That's weird. That's weird, man. Huh. You know that from Spanish Wither Skeleton. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know who you mean. But it's weird that he noticed it. Because, like, I would always use, you know, Depth Strider boots no matter what I'm doing. I would never not have Depth Strider. So I don't know. It's strange. Also, I can't seem to get the floating nether portals that 2B2T somehow seems to have. I want to know how those are made. What quirk of the algorithm makes those? The world generation algorithm. Is it a special thing? Is it an accident? I really want to know. Oh well, whatever. Depth Strider slows you down in flowing water. Could be why. Maybe? That doesn't feel like it should work that way, but like, I guess. This is still really fun though. Like, zooming around with the Riptide Trident is like the funnest thing, the funnest waste of time I've done in a while. It's just like, this is the fidget spinner of 2B2T, you know? This is a 2B2T fidget spinner, an underwater trident. Depth Strider, Riptide 3 with your Elytra and Dolphin's Grace. Like, I'm a literal fidget spinner. Obviously, if it were raining, I could be even more of a fidget spinner. So anyway, yeah, I think this'll do me for today. I've gotten a decent little bit of stuff planned out aesthetically wise. I'm especially a big fan of the candles. How we decided to tackle these. These are cool. I've got to correct all of these, but fuck if that's not annoying. Having to place every single one of these over and over. But I like the fact that I've got a ton of copper. So I'm definitely going to be using a ton of lightning rods for this. Oh, hey, Eddie No Chong. You just joined us, man? I'm so sorry. That's life. Dark finished his cube. Oh, good. I'm enjoying his, the quirks of his building style. I really like how that looks. It makes me want to go back to Space Valk 3 and correct all of the lightning rods that I placed there. Although that's a lot of lightning rods. Place them all like that. Oh, oh no. I'm so sorry, everybody. I had to yawn. And now you do too. Ha ha ha. Enjoy. Don't forget to pass it on. Spread the love of yawns to another person. But at any rate, yeah, I think that'll do me for this evening. We got a lot of really nice aesthetic decisions made. I'm going to be doing stuff similar to this, but not exactly, as I said, on 2B2T. We will more or less, you know, this is all very proof of concept-y. It's not a hard set-in-stone thing because, as I said, I like making stuff off the cuff. I don't want to, like, restrict myself too badly. There are ideas that I like, and there are things that I might change. You know, like, for example, these back side-facing troughs or plates. I'm going to have water cascading over them. I might just make them progressively larger and larger and larger. Like, I've decided that that may be something I do. We'll see. And then I do want to sort of make a sort of Willy Roof-esque large glass embedded into the side, you know, build. Something like that. Have I thought of using Axiom? No, I have not, Mushy Swords. I don't even know what that is. But apart from that, though, I will catch you all another day, and that day being tomorrow. We will be on 2B2T. So be there or be horizontal, because I'm going to kill you and you'll be lying on your back because you'll be dead. Because you didn't show up for my stream. No, but at any rate, thank y'all so much, those who've come out and given me a moment of your time. I really do appreciate it. You know, make sure to join our Discord, hit subscribe, and hit the notification bell as well. Follow me on Twitter, and if you have a user world you'd like to submit for next week, you know, join our Discord, and there's a user worlds little tab there. You can submit a single-player world or a world download of your choice, whichever. You know, something that you've made that you want me to see or show off or critique or help you build with, you know, whatever. Apart from that, you know, if you want to support the channel any farther than that, make sure to join the memberships. You'll get a signed book from yours truly on 2B2T. You will also get your name on a placard, as well as bells and a personalized little garden here on the base, like Shoop did and Amion. And apart from that, you know, any other customized things, little corner dedicated to you, perhaps. We can see about that, yeah. Apart from that, though, I will catch y'all tomorrow for more 2B2T with Jacktherippa. Y'all have a great evening. I will catch y'all later. Goodbye.